The year is 1957. The place, Jersey. This small island, nestled in the English Channel, has always been a haven of tranquility. Its picturesque landscapes, with rolling hills and serene beaches, paint a picture of peace and calm. The islanders, a close-knit community, live their lives in harmony with the rhythm of the sea and the changing seasons. A small island, usually peaceful and serene. The gentle lapping of the waves against the shore, the soft rustle of the leaves in the breeze, and the distant calls of seabirds create a symphony of nature that soothes the soul. The island's beauty is timeless, a testament to the enduring power of nature. The air is thick with the salty tang of the sea. It's a scent that fills the lungs and invigorates the spirit. The sea, ever present and ever changing, is both a source of sustenance and a reminder of the island's isolation. The waves crashing against the rocky shore tell stories of distant lands and ancient mariners. But tonight, a different kind of chill settles over the land. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting long shadows over the island, an eerie stillness takes hold. The usual sounds of the night are muted, replaced by an unsettling silence. The sky, once a canvas of vibrant colors, now darkens with an ominous hue. A darkness is creeping in, a fear that will linger for years to come. The islanders, sensing the change, gather in their homes, locking doors and windows against the unknown. Whispers of old legends and tales of hauntings fill the air, as the community braces for what is to come. It starts subtly, a whisper of unease in the air. The wind, once a gentle caress, now howls through the trees, carrying with it a sense of foreboding. Shadows lengthen and twist, creating shapes that seem to move and breathe. The island, once a sanctuary, now feels like a place of hidden dangers. The islanders, accustomed to the rhythm of the sea, feel it too. Fishermen who have spent their lives reading the tides and the skies sense that something is amiss. Their usual haunts, the harbors and beaches, now seem alien and threatening. The sea, their lifelong companion, now holds secrets they cannot fathom. An unsettling change, a discord in their tranquil existence. The once familiar faces of neighbors now wear expressions of worry and fear. Conversations once filled with laughter and gossip are now hushed and tense. The island's sense of community, its greatest strength, is now its greatest vulnerability. Something wicked this way comes. The island, shrouded in darkness, waits with bated breath. The air is thick with anticipation, as if the very land itself is holding its breath. Whatever is coming, it will change Jersey forever. The islanders, united in their fear, can only hope to weather the storm together. A young woman walks home alone. The night is dark, the moon hidden behind a veil of clouds. She hears footsteps behind her. Quickening her pace, her heart pounds in her chest. A figure emerges from the shadows, his face obscured by a grotesque mask. She screams. He attacks. This is the first known attack of the Beast of Jersey. The island will never be the same. The attacks continue. Each night brings a new horror, a fresh wave of terror that grips the community. The streets, once bustling with life, now lie empty and desolate as darkness falls. The fear is palpable, a living, breathing entity that seems to grow stronger with each passing day, each more brazen than the last. The Beast, as he is now known, seems to vanish into thin air after each encounter. His methods are unpredictable, his motives unclear. He strikes without warning, leaving behind a trail of fear and confusion. The police are baffled, their efforts to catch him thwarted at every turn. The Beast, as he is now known, seems to vanish into thin air after each encounter. He preys on the vulnerable, women and children, his masked visage a horrifying spectacle in the night. Fear takes root. The community is on edge, every shadow a potential threat, every noise a possible sign of his presence. He preys on the vulnerable, women and children, his masked visage a horrifying spectacle in the night. Fear takes root. Parents keep their children close, their eyes constantly scanning the surroundings for any sign of danger. The once carefree laughter of children has been replaced by a tense silence. Parents keep their children close. Families huddle together, seeking comfort in numbers. The sense of community, once a source of strength, now feels like a fragile shield against the unknown terror that lurks in the shadows. The beast has turned neighbor against neighbor, trust eroded by fear. Women are afraid to walk alone at night. The streets, once a place of freedom and independence, have become a gauntlet of fear. Every step is taken with caution. Every glance over the shoulder a reminder of the lurking danger. The beast presence is felt everywhere, an invisible specter that haunts the night. The once peaceful island is now held captive to a climate of fear. The vibrant community spirit has been replaced by a pervasive sense of dread. Shops close early, playgrounds lie deserted, and the streets are patrolled by a constant police presence. The island, once a haven of tranquility, is now a place of nightmares. The beast has cast a long shadow, and the people are left to wonder when or if the light will return. The beast's mask becomes a chilling symbol of terror. Fashioned from women's clothing, it is a crude, unsettling mockery of the human face. It is the stuff of nightmares, a grotesque caricature that haunts the dreams of Jersey's inhabitants. The mask is more than just a disguise. It is a symbol of the beast's power, the power to terrify, to control, to inflict pain and fear. Section 5. A Wolf in Sheep's Clothing, the double life of Edward Paisnel. In the quiet, picturesque island of Jersey, a sinister presence lurked in the shadows, hidden behind a mask of normalcy. This is the story of Edward Paisnel, a man who led a double life, seamlessly blending into the community while harboring a dark and terrifying secret. Unbeknownst to the terrified islanders, the beast lives among them. By day, he was a familiar face, a neighbor, a friend. But by night, he transformed into something else entirely, a predator who instilled fear and dread in the hearts of the community. Edward Paisnel, a seemingly ordinary man, hides a dark secret. He was known to many as a kind and helpful individual, always ready to lend a hand. His outward appearance was that of a devoted family man, someone who could be trusted and relied upon. He has a wife, children, a life that belies his monstrous alter ego. His family, unaware of his nocturnal activities, saw him as a loving husband and father. They lived in blissful ignorance, never suspecting the horrors he was capable of. He is a wolf in sheep's clothing, a master of deception. His ability to maintain this facade was nothing short of remarkable. He moved through his days with an air of normalcy, his true nature hidden beneath layers of lies and deceit. He moves through his days unnoticed, his secrets safely guarded behind a carefully constructed facade of normalcy. The islanders, blissfully unaware, continued with their lives, never realizing that the beast was among them, watching, waiting, and ready to strike again. Section 6. Whispers in the Wind, the island's unease. Years pass, the attacks continue. The island of Jersey lives under a perpetual shadow of fear. Whispers of the beast are commonplace. He becomes a boogeyman, a cautionary tale whispered to children. The fear becomes ingrained in the island's psyche. The beast of Jersey is more than just a criminal. He is a legend, a phantom that haunts their every step. Section 7. The walls close in. A community on edge. As the years pass, the pressure mounts on the police. The beast's crimes continue unabated, and the public demands justice. The investigation intensifies. Suspects are questioned, leads are followed, but the beast remains elusive. The island is a tinderbox, ready to ignite. The beast's reign of terror has gone on for too long. Section 8. Unmasking the beast, a trail of clues. Then, a breakthrough. A witness comes forward with a vital clue, a description of a car seen near the scene of one of the attacks. The police finally have something concrete to work with. The net begins to close. The trail leads them to Edward Paisnel's doorstep. His carefully constructed world begins to crumble. Section 9. Justice served, the end of an era. In 1971, Edward Paisnel is arrested. The mask is removed, revealing the monster behind it. His trial is a media sensation. The island of Jersey watches transfixed as the man who terrorized their lives for so long faces justice. Paisnel is found guilty and sentenced to 30 years in prison. The reign of the Beast of Jersey is finally over.